I don't know about you people, but I'm excited to get all the way up here to number 205. We made it up over the hump of 200, and today we're tasting the Blackstone, the Sonoma Reserve Merlot, the 2007 vintage, straight out of Sonoma, California, that is, up north from where we're at, and today on location with winemaker Gary Sitton, back again. What's happening?
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming back again.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing another bottle, really, I think. Even secondary or more important, it depends on the time of the day, really.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So last time we got into really the concept of Blackstone. So what's going on with you? What's happening with you, Gary? How long have you been with Blackstone?
I've actually been with Blackstone for a little over 2 years. At Ravenswood Winery for 8 years prior to that.
Excellent. Were you making the wine for Ravenswood as well?
I was. Well, there's actually several winemakers at Ravenswood. Such a large brand that it's kind of a team effort.
Absolutely. Were you focused on anything in particular when you were making wine there?
One of the fun things about Ravenswood is we actually all collectively made everything. It was very much kind of a team approach.
Oh, very cool.
But it's everything from the vineyard designate, Zinfandel, of course,
right,
on through California Zinfandel.
And over at Blackstone now, you are in charge of a team, or are you the buck stops here? Like, is this a one-man show here?
It's definitely not a one-man show. I'm the director of winemaking, so I call the shots, but I definitely have a great team of people that I work with. The Sonoma Reserve wines, I'm the day-to-day winemaker on those brands, and the California wines, I work with the team of winemakers.
Excellent, excellent. So how do you see the future of Blackstone evolving?
Well, I think tasting the Sonoma Reserve wines is a great way to segue into that. Blackstone is really built on its California Merlot, $8–9 bottle of Merlot. And again, we talked last time about making real drinkable, possible kind of wines.
Yeah.
Well, the goal with the Sonoma Reserve wines is to take it up a notch and to make some wines that simultaneously appeal to a little more serious wine drinker, but at the same time give that Blackstone consumer also something to step up to in terms of a wine, a reserve wine from Sonoma County.
Very cool, very cool. You use your normal Blackstone as sort of a gateway wine, and then hook them in. Huh?
That's right.
Well, look at this stuff. Check out the label here. This is what you're going to want to look for. The Sonoma County Reserve Merlot. There it is. Really nice, sleek, modern style label. This is going to stand out on the shelf. It'll jump out at you. This is fairly readily available. Are people going to find this in stores as well?
They will, but
okay.
It's really kind of in select stores. Production is somewhat limited, but it is distributed across the country.
Excellent. So you can find this anywhere in just about every state, I gotta believe, huh?
I would think so.
Excellent. Well, the color on this juice, deep extraction. Again, not over the top. I can barely see my thumb through this one. I give this on its way to full body, but I don't think pushing the envelope here.
Right.
And just really beautiful color. It has just a lovely garnet tone to it. Nice consistency, I think, from the center working all the way out towards the edge here. I'm not getting too much of the sort of that watery edge sometimes you see. Really, really nice quality, and the light's just dancing off the top of this juice here. What are you getting on the nose of this?
I think it's really kind of classic Merlot. It has a lot of bright cherry sort of notes, but there's also some savory herbal kind of characters, some tobacco kind of characters that really give it some interest and some complexity. Some
pretty flowers, so I'm getting a little lavender and violet kind of going on in this one, which is real nice, with some rose petal, which is excellent. Again, we've looked at this wine. We've smelled this wine. We've talked about the two of them, and both of those are fun, but the best part of every one of these taste-alongs is this right here.
It's monkey time.
It's monkey time. It's the best part. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get this wine past our lips. Salud.
Salud.
I'll tell you, Gary, that wine's a mouthful, but not over the top.
Right.
It's super clean, actually, on the finish there. I get a little bit of this, just a touch of smoke on the finish, little bit of structure.
Yep.
Pretty soft and sexy, though, this wine.
Nice, thank you.
Really, really delicious.
Again, we talked about kind of wine style the last time, and the goal is to make wines that, for me, go well with food. So there's enough acidity, enough tannin that carries through the finish that it's really going to pair nicely with food.
And a little grilled ribeye, I think, would be a rockin' combination. Out on the barbecue, looking over a vineyard. Your life probably isn't so bad, huh? You've done that before, I imagine.
A few times, yeah.
Awesome. If people wanted to check you out, you have a website you can send them to?
We do. I had trouble with that last
We'll just keep wikiing here.
www.blackstonewinery.com.
Blackstonewinery.com. Check it out. Gary, thanks for coming out today. Really appreciate it. Look forward to coming up and visiting one of these days.
Look forward to it as well.
Check it out today, up to number 205, the Blackstone Sonoma Reserve Merlot, the 2007 vintage. And if you like what you saw today, check it out every single day at AdamTheWineGuy.com for a new webisode coming your way.